Hello. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Let's go fly the 777. My face cam is gone. There it is. Hello. I gotta fix my rudder pedals real quick. I just realized. Hold on one sec. Going under. Okay. Rudders are good to go. Very important. Anyway. How are y'all doing? We're flying. We're back in the 777. Doing some 777 flying. We're gonna fly the 777 today. I don't know about Saturday, but we'll be flying it again Sunday as well. And then we'll probably do A320 next week, because it's been a while since we've flown the A320. Yeah, we're at a nice and foggy Karachi in Pakistan. We're gonna hop over to Dubai. Nice little, about a 2-hour hop in the 777. Should not be too crazy at all, but in the interest of not wasting any time, we're gonna get things rolling. First things first, I gotta make sure I'm on VATSIM. Go. We are Emirates 603. The 777-300 ER. Making sure there's no alright, no ATC or anything. Sweet. Let's get things rolling. Get our data from SimBrief loaded in. We can get this plane turned on. We're using the VATSIM sound pack for the engines, so the engine should sound fantastic today. Avoiding default sounds for the engines on this plane. I'm hoping the VATSIM one sounds good. We'll have a nice wing view where we can test it out. Keto approach! What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Waiting for things to come alive. Waiting to get on battery power. Hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Wednesday. So in a little bit, there will be storms rolling through. And hopefully we don't lose power again for 3 days like the last time storms rolled through. Landed in Bangkok from Zurich, 10-hour flight on the Swiss 777. Heck yeah, dude. Long haulin'. I like it. I'm debating on doing a longer flight on Sunday, actually. Might take a look at some options once we get up in the air. See what we can figure out. Alright, we got runway 25 left for departure. Do y'all want a Yoke cam today? Could try stealing my webcam back from Kayla. I am using the Boeing Yoke. If you want to see Yoke cam, I could try to get that rocking and rolling. Actually, I think I might. I'm not even going to wait for anybody to answer. I'm just going to do it. Hold on. Luckily, it's pretty easy to set up. Not too crazy complicated at all to get set up, except I'm missing a part. Uh-oh. Well, funny story, chat. Remember that funny bit where I said it wouldn't be that complicated to set up? Yeah, I don't have a part that I need to get the webcam set up, so there's no Yoke cam today, sorry. Oh, what a tease, what a tease. How could you? I know. Alright. Routes in. Runway 25 left. UAE 603. There we go. We got the Mellow 1 Foxtrot departure. How long is the flight? It's just under 2 hours. Just under 2 hours. The plane not load? Should have. 55.7 thousand pounds. Is that right? Yeah, plane's loaded. Huh. It's weird it didn't populate the gross weight or the zero fuel weight when I requested the thing. All right. Yeah, it'll be about 2 hours. Level 380, cost index 22. That's all good. Sweet. Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I need to make sure we are using 737 for the throttle setup. There we go. All right, let's do our performance. 25 left. That's all good. We'll import from aircraft, import the weather, and calculate. Flaps 5. Got a selected temp of 64. There we go. We got flaps 5. Our CGN 49, 54, 61. 49, 54, 61. Perfect. Get on Unicom. Our transponder on transponder. How's our boarding looking? It looks like we're all boarded up. We should be ready to rock and roll. Looks like the scenery is a little funky over here. Interesting. And nice and foggy and cloudy, but like I said earlier, in the interest of not wasting time, we are going to get things rolling. So APU, get our seatbelt signs on, and APU start coming to life. We'll also pop this checklist up down here so it doesn't yell at us earlier. Why is my yoke not working? USB-C port on this Thrustmaster yoke is starting to go. Less than a year of owning it. It's kind of unfortunate. Alright. I need to email them and see if they'll just send me another USB port and I'll just replace it myself. Or see if it's still under warranty. It'd be even better if it's under warranty. I just send it to them and they replace it. 34, that's set. 161. There we go. That's all set. MCP set. Takeoff speeds are good. CD pre-flight. Trim. 4.75. There we go. And we'll request pushback. There we go. All right. Meets our QNH 1004. Crank that in.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There we go. So we're ready for pushback. Need the doors to shut. Should be able to do that in here. Close all. There we go. How do I like the 777? The 777 is fantastic. I love it. It is a fantastic plane. Every time, you know, the 727 that just came out, I'm enjoying that too, but I'm fighting hard. Like this past week, I was fighting hard to not just stream the 777. 'Cause I mean, it's a 777. They did such a great job with this plane. It's so fun to fly. It just flies so well too. Release the ground power, remove the chocks, and we should be good. All the wait was worth it? Exactly. The wait was definitely worth it. Gets me more and more excited for they announced that they are doing the 747 for Misfits. It gets me very excited for that. PMDG. And then of course the AnyBuilds A350 is going to be fantastic. I can't wait for that. AnyBuilds as of late have been on their game. All right, let's get engine, parking brake released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine number 2. We'll use auto start so we can jump back here. Listen to it come to life. Now, there are so many planes cooking that I'm excited about. A350, even PMDG's far-off projects like the 747. There's the iFly 737 MAX that's going to be coming, the PMDG 737 MAXes. We're getting the 777 Freighter relatively soon, TM. AnyBuilds A350, I think I already said that. There's the Synaptic Simulations A3 or A220 that's going to be coming that AnyBuilds is publishing. Kind of hate to say it, but even the Aerosoft A330 I'm a little excited for, right? Even though I think it's going to be a piece of junk, but I'm slightly excited for it. There's also that Airplane Heaven 707 that's coming, which is not going to be study level ultra high fidelity, but it'll still be fun to fly around in. I am a big fan of the 707, so I'm looking forward to it. But there's a lot in the works. Feels like Microsoft Flight Simulator is finally hitting its stride. We're finally out of the ages of just flying the 737 and the A320 every day. That's not even to mention, I haven't flown the Fly the Mad Dog MD-80 in a while either. I need to hop back into that. There's the PMDG DC-6 we haven't flown in a little bit. We got options. We got options now. It hasn't always been like this in Misfits. Alright, we got a good engine start. Hit flaps 5, our trim is already set. We can go up top and get our hydraulics turned on, everything up here. Everything else up here looks good to go. Got our parking brake, that'll get GSX disconnected and we can wrap up this checklist down here. Any ice is not going to be required, recall is good, TCAS. But other than that, it's good. Flight controls. My yoke is currently working, thank goodness. That's good to go. Ground equipment is good. We are set. It's gonna be a pretty short taxi. We're gonna hang a left and then hang a right, and then we'll be right at the runway, right over here. Actually, it'll be up a little bit further up over here, but not that long of a taxi. Man, the Emirates livery looks great. This is the quintessential 777 livery. This is the new one, right? Yeah, it is. Notice the difference in the tail design. I'm trying to look at what else is new. This tail looks fantastic. Okay, I wish I knew what that jet noise is. It's gotta be... There we go. Turn that off. It's annoying the crap out of me. And it's also really loud. Alright, let's taxi. Also go get the APU turned off. We don't need that. The wavy texture, yeah. It looks great. I guess I just never really paid that close attention. The Emirates livery has always looked fantastic. I guess my attention to detail is not here when it comes to the Emirates livery. There's nowhere to be found. I'm keeping an eye on these storms gonna be rolling through. Hoping they go just to the north a little bit. I don't want to lose power again. I think they're gonna tear right through where I'm at. I got my blinds open, I'm ready to go. Watch the storm. Here in a little bit. Now I have to go through all my profiles and turn off that airport ambience. As much as I like FS Realistic, that specific thing is a little annoying. All right, let's do it. Get all our lights on. I could have done a better turn on to center line, but that's all right. Auto throttle's on. Do it. Volume's up a little bit for you. Go throttle's 40%. And toga. Forward pressure. I think the sound all right. We'll see if we get any buzzsaw once we get off the ground, once all this ground rattling goes away. Rotate. I got a positive rate gear coming up. And she climbs. I think these sound better than the default sounds in the sense that you can actually hear the engine. If I remember right, the default sounds are pretty quiet. Default engine sounds. Flaps 1. And flaps up. I'm to work the trim a little bit just to get it where it'll hang out where I want it to be in terms of speed. Get our flight path vector on as well. Not much to see of Dubai itself. All this fog. On this departure, transition altitude was 3,000, so we can swap over to standard. We are out of here. It's early morning. I think it's like 8 a.m., 7 a.m. in Dubai. I think that's where all this fog is coming from. The fly-by-wire is working fantastically to hold us on speed. Let's say we're hand flying up to 10,000, but there's not much hand flying that's going on. Just a little small corrections here and there. Comes a right turn. I don't know, I just feel like it's still missing some of that, like, growl. I realized, like, the high-pitched hairdryer sound is probably, like, the main sound these engines make. But, there's still a little bit of growl in there. feel like I'm not getting very much of that. I know when I've been in Dallas and I've heard 777-300s taking off out of Dallas, you have that high-pitched sound like you're hearing right now, but there's also a little bit of growl in there. Right, there's 10,000. Start accelerating. We'll get the autopilot on. And there we go. We are on our way. The landing lights off, wing lights off, taxi, runway turnoffs can come off. And then we'll finish up this checklist down here. Oh, that's all good. Sweet. We'll get the weather radar on as well. We are out of here. Off to Dubai. Once we get up a little bit higher, then I'll get that ETA put in so you can see how far out we are. Now I'm starting to hear some of that low rumble starting to come in. You can hear that rumble underneath. I know I'm not like an aviation expert, but I'm fairly certain there's a good amount of rumble with these engines. Let me make sure my sounds are on the right channel, and they are. Let's see. Like they have a roar, if I'm not mistaken. So I could be wrong. This is flight simulation, right? We strive for perfection. Everything has to be perfect. Yeah, it's that low roar I feel like the sound pack's missing. Probably hear it more once it gets off the ground. The ground rumbling gets in the way. Yeah, that roar. I wonder if it's the engine itself or if it's like a... I guess it could be vibrations making that noise, which could be why it's not in the sound pack. I don't know. I'm not complaining too much. I'm just a flight sim streamer. Everything has to be perfect. My dad got to fly on the first 777-300 that American Airlines got. The first flight, the delivery flight. They took a bunch of American Airline employees out to Seattle to fly on it. And he got to be a part of it. He took a ton of pictures on like a old school was a digital camera, but you had to develop the pictures, you know, that kind of thing. Or I guess that wouldn't be no, it was a digital camera, but the pictures got developed. I don't know where they're at, but it's kind of cool. I remember he was very excited about it. I have yet to fly on a 777 myself, though. I'm a little salty about it. Biggest plane I've ever flown on is an A321. I almost got to fly on a 757 right before American Airlines retired them. But the last minute, the plane was switched out for an A321. I was like, man. Alright, the National Weather Service says that storms have weakened. And they look like they are outflow dominant. So hopefully when they get there, it'll be a little bit of a rumble, but no real wind damage. And the stream will stay up for the intended duration of the stream. Alright, according to Navigraph, we have an hour, 15 minutes left. So, looks like arrival should be 0500 Zulu. We'll give ourselves a little bit of time in there. A little bit of extra time tossed in for good luck. I think that should work. I always feel like when I'm using my yoke, I'm sitting so far away from my setup. So far away. Because the yoke sticks out. Alright, let's see what's been going on in the world. Got an X-Plane 12 update. Caribbean beta update available. We're gonna have boats. Since some of the features in this update, aside from the perhaps infamous aircraft carriers that have already existed in the sim, a variety of new boats and vessels have been added. The boats range from large oil tankers to leisure yachts and fishing boats. Region-specific accuracy. Okay. I see. Aims to increase immersion when flying along islands, oceans, and coastlines. One of the screenshots includes a dolphin. Features a person with a striking resemblance to X-Plane creator Austin Ma. Of course he's putting himself in there. Of course. Ah, there he is. Is that a Tesla shirt? Is he wearing a Tesla shirt? Enhance. I guess I can't enhance. Looks like a Tesla logo. That's not a dolphin, that's a shark. The tail fin's going up, it's not going horizontal. Alright, Caribbean airports. 3D airports and X-Plane are community sourced through the Scenery Gateway platform. Yep. In this new release, however, Laminar states to have added 3 custom airports, opting to use custom buildings and ground textures for 3 Caribbean airports. These islands should serve as a useful starting point for spotting the newly added boats. We're gonna have Princess Juliana, which is St. Martin. Wancho E. I'm not even gonna try. TNCS. And then St. Barth's. Steep approach, only several hundred feet above the terrain. So it's kind of cool. They're putting in custom airports, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if Laminar has done this before, actually. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know. There's a fucking fly flying around. I thought I killed this fly. How many flies? Buzz me again, motherfucker. I swear. I'm ready to go. This is what I get for leaving the balcony door open. Fucking flies. Yeah, I don't know if Laminar has done this before. It's kind of like the handcrafted airports in Misfits. I don't remember them doing this sort of thing, so maybe this is Misfits affecting positive change on X-Plane. Features. Few regular changes as well. Laminar has added a few new commands to the sim, allowing the pilot and the virtual pilot to quickly move the camera view by steps of 45 degrees left and right and 30 degrees up and down. Okay. Come in handy when doing visual approaches or circuit training, for example. Be nice to have that option without having to bind it. Because like, for example, my X-Plane is bound the same way as Misfits is. So I have to use camera bindings for this view and this view to look left and right. So it would be awesome to not have to bind those. Another feature that has been requested is the ability to connect dual jetways to your wide-body airliner. Developers of aircraft and scenery will now have the ability to update their products to take advantage of this new feature, and we should start seeing this in action soon. Cool. To give the airside part of the airport a fresh look, the update also includes some new library objects. So that's stuff that people can use in their sceneries, and that you'll see in the default sceneries. Ground vehicles, buildings, things like that. Let's see here. Bug fixes and enhancements. Have they given us more FPS? The replay tool is a valuable and perhaps mostly fun utility in any sim. Feature, however, has sometimes been prone to crashes, you don't say. Laminar has now made changes in this update to improve the stability. Additionally, the update contains the following. Web API, blah, 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 don't care. Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas was updated. Fix problem with raindrops on windshields. Nice. Engine behavior bug in the Vision Jet and batteries. Added gauge for the batteries and the display. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. In the end, we all win no matter your platform of choice. Exactly. All right. So I guess the big question is, am I going back to X-Plane with that? No, absolutely not. Fuck that. The performance is not there. I posted a screenshot earlier. Oh, when was it? It must have been Monday. I was playing around in the Q400 to see if we could do some streaming, some Q400 flights, and the FPS is still absolutely god-awful. X-Plane is a terribly optimized simulator relative to Misfits. X-Plane 12, I should say. X-Plane 11 is goated. right. X-Plane 11 is fantastic. Parallel 42 released a stars feature for the marketplace. Which is kind of funny. I don't know why this would be hugely needed, but it's pretty easy to find what the ratings are in the marketplace already. Yeah. I guess something we can look at that I haven't looked at in forever is the X-Plane forums. Speaking of X-Plane, we'll take a little tour here to this bad boy. Let's see what's cooking. The thing I used to like looking at in here are the Blender renders. I have to try to find it. They used to have a section of under development. McDonnell Douglas MD800. Okay. Cream of the crop and X-Plane, as always. Don't know where to find the under development thing. Forums. Here we go. Aircraft development. Aircraft development notices. What do we got cooking in here? He's making a 737-100. Are there any previews or anything? Probably not. Most of the time, this is just Blender renders. People haven't actually developed anything. And no flight sim companies, a Blender render is not an adequate preview of your plane. Like, this is something that somebody just threw together in like an hour. It's not even getting anywhere. Hate to say it, but you know it's the truth. You wear DC-8? It's gonna be a Blender renders? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Do we have any actual previews? Would be so fun to have a DC-8. Holy shit. We're in the simulator? Let's go. Looks like at least these guys are actually getting somewhere. Doing SIVA tests. Actually showing stuff in the simulator, which is nice. Alright, I'm tired of this. I've had enough looking at Blender renders. Now I want to kill this fucking fly that's flying around. I want to show this fly who is boss. Who's the boss? You show up again. Yeah, buddy. I promise I mean you no harm. Alright. He's zooming. He's crazily flying around. I think this is the one I almost killed earlier. Like knocked him out of the sky and gave him a good smack. And when I tried to brush him off my desk, he just took off and kept flying. I think he's a zombie fly. Just slightly concerning. Now playing button? I know that's Spotify adding dumbass features. Thank you, Spotify. Yes, I know exactly what I am playing. Thank you. I'm listening to the song at the moment. Okay. Get some external shots. We had so much fun. Whoa, I zoomed in a lot. I'm about to kill my way. I'm gonna go find this fucking fly. Keeps buzzing me. Let me show this thing who's boss. Alright, this is my apartment. I don't take kindly to inhabitants who are not paying rent. Rent is due, motherfucker. Except I don't know where it went. It's still flying around like rocket speed. La da 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 da. Alright, the second I sit down, I'm gonna see it again. Probably. And I guess not. I don't know. It'd be cool if it just went and bit the dust. Say Missouri has a stand your ground law, I believe, and I believe that law allows me to kill flies who enter my house. I think that's the intention. It just needs to stop. Stop zooming. Damn fly is excited. Zoomies or something. Ferocity, what's going on? I'm in combat. Active combat. The fly. I think I'm gonna open up the door and turn on the light out there. Maybe it'll find its way out of this room. I think I'm gonna do that. Hold on one sec. Open up the door. Don't think I'll beat it? Oh, listen. Gotta be tactical. I know, I know. I need it to land. This fly has the zoomies. Thing's buzzing around like crazy. I was talking about earlier, I think it's a zombie fly too. I've already killed it once today. Gave it a good whack. Does anybody know if you can make the, what is this, taskbar? Can you make the taskbar smaller in Windows 11? I know you could in Windows 10. Does anybody know? You'll be back? Alright, Veracity. Brandon, what's going on, dude? Dude, I was looking at old clips on my channel the other night. I was playing around in Halo. Some funny shit, dude. How you been? Okay, you can automatically hide it. I don't want to automatically hide it because that never works. And then when I'm in a full screen game, I can see like a bar at the bottom where it's hidden. Right? Holy shit. Might actually work. They're gonna want to break from content. We're gonna get back to it ASAP. Well, hey, I hope, even though the break was unwanted, I hope it was good for you. Nothing wrong with taking a break. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, if I'm gonna have a center aligned taskbar, Windows, can you do the thing where it trims off the edges? Far corner to show the desktop. Was that over here? Oh shit, yeah, that is. I don't want that. Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Let's get everything back. Okay. Have a webcam for your video? Spend the money on a new cam and tripod? Nice, dude. Dude, I saw your tweet about having a wheel cam for racing sims, racing games. And look, I realize I'm more in the trucker sim part of driving, but having a wheel cam is essential, even though none of these fucking people have a wheel cam when I'm trying to point out how essential it is. God damn it. This guy does. Alright, he's having a fun time on stream. It's legal where I live now, so. Right, it's legal in Missouri. I don't know. The fuck was that? He, yeah. It's token, bro. Smoking and token. Does nobody use a fucking wheel cam? Jesus Christ. I used to use a wheel cam. Here we go. Of course, these clips aren't going to exist because this website sucks. Bow. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, they're better with a wheel cam. Yeah, I can't go back. I don't think anybody's clipped anything when I've been using a wheel cam. What about Euro Truck? Anybody using a wheel cam in Euro Truck? Here we go. People are smart over here. So look, it's not... It's blocking, it's ad blocking right now, but... It makes a difference. It's cool to see the actual physical wheel. It's what you want to see, so you want to post what you want to see. Exactly. Yeah. I need to get back into shorts. I need to reinstall DaVinci Resolve and relearn how to use it. Now that I'm, I got 2 days left on my Adobe subscription. I probably should have just went ahead and paid for another month so I can have time to switch everything over. I'm not gonna be able to make YouTube live thumbnails either. I don't know how the fuck to use GIMP. But no, the wheel cam. I think the wheel cam is essential. It's kind of like what I had going on because I have a similar wheel. I have the Logitech G something, the gray version of this, I think. Yeah, I enjoy seeing trucking streams where people actually have the wheel. And then you got the crazy people like this guy that was doing American Truck Sim, who has the full setup, right? This dude's got a rock, and he's got the extended shifter, the truck shifter. He's got the panel, Peterbilt wheel. Like this is a freaking setup. That's what I wish I had. Kayla would kill me if I built this though. She would kill me. I think I've about reached my maximum level of nerd for this apartment. Are you gonna be a dad? Absolutely, I do. Yeah. I saw you. Oh, where did I see it? In Snapchat? Probably. A little bit ago. If I haven't already, congrats. I haven't said so already. Yeah, Snapchat. You get a mini U. Hell yeah, dude. That is awesome. That is what's up. I'm excited for you. Shit, I can start saying that shit of like fucking man, we're getting old. Starting to have kids and shit. Damn, we got old. Even though like fucking when we were playing Halo was what? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Not that long ago. Shit, when did we meet? It had to have been like 2020, right? 2021? Because we met through Rolla. I started gaming with Rolla, which I haven't gamed with Rolla in so long. I need to hit him up and see if he's playing something sooner rather than later. I need to hit you up and see if you're playing something too. I have been neglecting my friendships. I apologize. But we met through Rolla. I started playing with Rolla after HCS Kansas City, which was 2022? 2021? 2022. Dude, Joey and I got in a voice call a couple days ago and listened to music, and that was the first time we hung out in a voice chat for three months. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know. The good thing about the internet and gaming is you meet a lot of fun people. The bad thing about it is it feels like often those friendships revolve around games. So if we're in like a drought like we are right now, where there's not really that much to play, you don't really hang out with your gaming friends very much, and it kind of stinks. But I need to make more of an effort to reach out to people. I've always been absolutely horrible. You can ask anybody that I know. I've always been absolutely horrible at reaching out and saying what's up. Only thing you like outside of racing is MCC, and you're quitting that too. Yeah. I play X Defiant every once in a while when I get a hankering for a shooter, but I'm not playing shooters like I used to. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. My time is valuable. But I mainly just, it's mainly simulators. If it's not this, it's Truck Simulator. If it's not Truck Simulator, I've dabbled in Train Simulator a little bit, of all things. I'm a fucking foamer now, dude. Yeah, just mainly simulators because it's chill, it's relaxed. I can just kind of turn my brain off and just hang out. I want to play Helldivers more. I don't know if anybody that I know people still play Helldivers. I don't know if anybody I know really still plays. I'm sure I could convince Joey. I could twist his arm to play Helldivers. I could try twisting your arm to play Helldivers too. I know Rolla will. Fucking fly is back, motherfucker. Go away. Don't like X Defiant. I'm cautiously optimistic about... I guess let me ask this. How much have you seen of Call of Duty Black Ops 6? How much did I pay for Misfits? Razvan, what's going on? So I got the Premium Deluxe, which was $100. And then I purchased like add-ons, right? So I purchased like the PMDG 777. Costs money. Alright, I tend to go for the higher quality add-ons. It's when the flight sim hobby gets a little expensive. I don't like to think about how much I've spent. A whole lot. Right? Yeah. So all the different add-ons and stuff. And to be fair, like, however much, how much is the Premium Deluxe? $120. Holy shit. I spent that much on it? I got it in 2020, so it's been 4 years. Alright, I pre-ordered it and everything. So I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. I have what? How many hours in it? I don't know. 1,400 hours. Fuck that game. Looks like Cold War with different guns. Just don't want to play it. Not interested. I'm cautiously optimistic about the movement stuff. I watched the Xbox showcase that they did. And I'm not saying like I'm full steam ahead on Call of Duty. Like, don't get me wrong, you know how critical I am of Call of Duty, right? There's no passion behind the game or anything. But it felt like there was a little bit of renewed energy. Like, it didn't feel as bland as the previews usually do for Call of Duty. And I'm interested to see how the new movement works. If it's executed well, I think I'll give it a shot. If it's on Game Pass, I'll give it a shot. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna pay $60 for another Call of Duty game, especially one that I'm gonna play for like a week and then put it down. Want to get it from G2A? How much does Flight Sim go for on G2A? Yeah, you definitely don't need to get the Premium Deluxe to have a good time in Flight Sim, right? Like €40. Pro soft light. simulator. Yeah, 43, 48. Deluxe is 57. Yeah. No way to get into it. There's also, at the end of the year, Flight Simulator 2024 is coming as well. Don't forget about that. I talk with live ATC. I do. There's no ATC on right now. We're on VATSIM with the live ATC. There's just no ATC where I'm at, so we're not talking to any right now. But yeah, I usually fly on VATSIM and talk to the live ATC when they're around, for sure. They brought back Prestige and round-based zombies as a marketing tool. Things they never should have taken out. That's true. That's true. You have a good point. Things that have never should have been gone. They brought back. It's very annoying, but not even just in that though. Like the way they're talking about the movement stuff, they seem pretty excited about the movement. It just feels like they're excited about the game. I don't know if that's because Activision's not going to have a stranglehold on their neck like they have in the past, or if that's just because they want to sell us the game so they don't get fired from Xbox. I mean, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. More so than I've been the past few years. Like I said, I'll try it on Game Pass. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to pay money for Call of Duty this year. It ain't going to happen. I'll try it if it's on Game Pass. But no, like the round-based zombies, the Prestige, yeah, those shouldn't be marketing tools. Those should just be like in the game, because they should have been there to begin with and never should have been taken out. How do you use VATSIM? You go to vatsim.net. Okay, well, to preface, you have to have Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC. You can't use it. You can't use VATSIM on Xbox, unfortunately. But you go to vatsim.net, make an account, get started with VATSIM, and then it walks you through everything you need to do to get set up. Pretty straightforward. Just gotta watch some YouTube videos on how to do stuff, how to talk to ATC. It can seem really daunting at first, but once you do it a little bit, it's not terrible. Graphics are insane. The Misfits does look fantastic. You're on Xbox? Ah. Why? That's not the end of the world. I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator is still... There's enough to enjoy even if you can't talk to real ATC. I mean, at the times that I fly this late at night, in the parts of the world that I fly, it is rare on Wednesdays that I have any ATC to talk to. We still have a good time. There's a few people that watch over on Twitch that have the simulator on Xbox. It's really cool that they've been able to do it on Xbox, a flight simulator like this, and people are using it. It's pretty awesome. It really helps the sim grow. It's the issue with COD and has been the hype and the reveals. They hype the reveals up because they have to. They have to try or make it seem like it's so they can keep their title and microtransactions. That's true. Yeah, I mean, the cautiously optimistic part really stands on if they follow through with it, right? If it's all talk and the game comes out and it's just the same copy pasta that we've gotten the past 5 years, no one cares. Alpha build leaked on PS4 and multiple matches were leaked. The game just looks like every other year and the game's gonna be broken now. Oh, okay. Well, maybe my cautious optimism's been yeeted out the door, I guess. I don't know. It's a matter of wait and see. I want Xbox to be the savior for Call of Duty, but maybe it's just too far gone. It could just be too far gone. Let's see, where do you find charts? I use Navigraph. It's a subscription. I pay a yearly subscription for Navigraph. But I can show you what it looks like. And I can show you where you can get free charts as well. This is what Navigraph looks like. And they come with all these different... You have access to all the charts and everything in here. And it's a yearly subscription. Or I pay a yearly subscription. You can do it monthly too. Best flight sim purchase I've ever made is Navigraph. I have zero regrets about subscribing to Navigraph. It gets renewed every year without question. If you don't want to pay for Navigraph, what you can do is there's a website called Chartfox. It looks like this, chartfox.org. And you sign in with VATSIM. Even if you're on Xbox, you can make a VATSIM account to sign in. VATSIM account doesn't cost anything, it's free. And then the same thing, you can type in your airport. Let's say we're doing LAX, KLAX. Click there. It loads you through. Skip the thing. Just the right side. Oh, there we go. And then you have your charts in here too. Your airport diagram. Everything's there. So there's Navigraph, and if you don't want to do Navigraph, there's Chartfox. Glad you got Misfits on Game Pass. Yeah, Game Pass is great for that kind of thing. Game Pass is fantastic until it starts killing video game studios. That's not amazing, but I think hopefully Asobo will be okay. Misfits is very popular for a flight simulator. They even mentioned engagement optimized matchmaking in their multiplayer reveal. Same shit in MW3 and before. Somebody has to fucking knock their shit into gear. The engagement based matchmaking is so fucking terrible. It's horrible. I know this is a dead horse that's been beaten to death over and over, but to me, everything else, it's not... The thing that killed Call of Duty for me is the engagement-based matchmaking. The fact that I have to push myself to focus up and drink G Fuel and try as hard as possible to play the game every time I play. Like, I can look past copy and paste every year. I can look past microtransactions. I can look past a few bugs here and there. I can't look past falsely rigging the game against me. And it's that way for everybody. Everybody who plays Call of Duty, it's the same way. The game's rigged against you, right? You're placed into your little box where you move up and down. Yeah. Do I have the Thrustmaster, Boeing, or Airbus? I have both. I have the Thrustmaster Boeing Yoke. I like it, except that the USB-C port is going out on it less than a year into owning it, which is not very good Thrustmaster. Not very good quality control. And then I got the... hold on one sec. I got the Airbus joystick on eBay for 20 bucks. So I have this as well. This is pretty good too. So it gets the job done. The Yoke is fantastic, except the USB-C port is going out. So I cannot touch the USB cable or else my Yoke will disconnect, which is annoying. I've talked about it. I'm going to email, if my Yoke isn't in warranty anymore, I'm going to email Thrustmaster and see if they'll just send me the thing and I'll just replace it myself. If not, I'll open it up and see what kind of connection it has and order a replacement port and solder it or whatever. But I would say if you're looking at the Thrustmaster Yoke, despite what every other flight simmer who is sponsored by Thrustmaster says, Do your research and see if there's any common issues with Thrustmaster products, because they're not all rainbows and sunshine. Some of them have issues. I'm curious if the Yoke USB-C port is a known issue or not. Don't care, it's on Game Pass, I will not be playing it. I don't blame you, Brandon. I don't blame you. Yeah. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown releases the date before your wedding. That's the game you're ready for. Hell yeah, dude. And celebrate getting married with some Test Drive Unlimited. There you go. That's what's up. Should get the Airbus extensions. Are those for the TCA throttles? And the TCA, okay. I don't have the Thrustmaster throttles. I have the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. I do not recommend you buy it. Honeycomb is a fucking dumpster fire disaster of a company right now. Do not buy any of their products. But I use the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. It works great, but if anything were to break, I'm not very confident I'd get warranty or any kind of support from the company whatsoever. You told her while she's sleeping during the honeymoon you're probably going to be playing that. Nice. Nice. True gamer. Never sleep. Do I have the 737? I do. I have the 737-800. I just stuck with the 800. I didn't buy any of the other variants because, look, love you PMDG, I'm not paying $70 for multiple versions of the same plane. I'm sorry. Per version. I'm not doing that. It's not going to happen. For real, exactly. PMDG has come a long way, but the two things that kill me about them are their stupid ass dox yourself forums where you have to put your full name, and the fact that they get off charging full price for slight variations of the same plane. Other than that, I love you, PMDG. Don't get me wrong, I love you. Look at this 777, it's fantastic. But if the freighter also costs $77, I'm probably not going to buy it. Very much looking forward to posting some wheel cam stuff though. Easily get some full-length videos out of it. I'm sure you've heard of him, but in case you haven't, have you heard of Jeff Fabiano? His kind of whole stick, it's not racing. He doesn't really post racing per se. But his whole like bread and butter before he got into GTA was just like the full... Well shit, I guess he's like fully GTA now. Never mind. Like he does like full trips of like driving, full length videos with the wheel cam and everything, right? That's kind of been like his thing for the longest time. That's where I started watching him. Doing this in flight sim. Right, just driving around. People make content out of it. People make videos out of it and people watch. Right now you're just playing with an Xbox controller? Dude, I used to play Flight Simulator X back in the day with the Xbox controller. I was a wizard with Flight Sim Xbox controller. Holy shit, the fly landed. Gonna die today. Gonna die today. That fly is dead. Yeet. Rent is due, motherfucker. Rent has been paid. Watched him in Bay Area Bugs. Oh yeah, I used to watch the GTA stuff all the time. Who was it? Bay Area Bugs, Jeff Aviano, Polecat was one. I think Polecat's not. I think he got into some shit and he's not well liked anymore. But what was the fucking thing that they used to play all on? DOJ, right? The server they all used to play on? Yeah, back in those days, I used to watch them all the time, dude. Then all that drama went down and I just kind of fell off. Don't really watch GTA stuff anymore. Sucks when you're flying at night and you can't see any of the buttons. There should be panel lights in most of the planes. I don't know where they're at in every plane, but turn on the lights. Most planes have them. We gotta work on putting in an arrival real quick. Grab a METAR for Dubai real quick. Winds are 110 at 10, so runway 12. Let's see, 12 right, that should work. I'll take the ILS. There we go. All right, get this plugged in. ILS 12 right from Rarick. And then we got the MP3 Echo arrival. That's plugged in, and we'll go to VNAV. And we'll forecast our descent. So we got a forecast, load. I should get those loaded up. Can't see the buttons to turn on the lights. Well, I guess that is a problem. I think most of the planes I have in the simulator, I've just flown so much. Like 737, for example. The 737 is the first like study level plane I've learned how to fly in a flight simulator. Back in Flight Simulator X, I got the PMDG 737. So like, even if I can't see, I know where the panel lights are in that. I think that's the way it is for most of the planes I fly on stream. Just from doing it so much, I know where everything's at. Watch the Bugs DOJ 400 video playlist like 3 times over. Man, I don't know. Maybe after I stream tonight, I might go old time's sake, pull one up and see what's hopping, see what's going on. I used to get into so much funny shit. I used to get such a kick out of that. I was like when I was in, God, right out of high school. Like freshman to sophomore year for me in high school was Minecraft still. Watching Minecraft videos. And then junior and senior year was when I started getting into like competitive Halo, competitive Call of Duty. So I was watching that all the time. I was watching stuff like the Optic House and you know, all that stuff. I was a big Optic fanboy. Nadeshot, still one of my favorite creators who have ever been. And then I think like right out of high school, I started getting into like the GTA with Jeff and Bugs and Polecat, and Civ Ryan started popping up too. Bugs and Ryan put up videos together now, still some good shit. I'll have to check it out. It's been a long time since I've watched. Just subbed. Hey Jack, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to 500 subs. It's a number I never thought I would see. It's wild. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we're about 20 miles from top of descent. We're going to descend down to 3,000 to intercept the glide slope. So we'll just take ourselves all the way down since there's no ATC. We'll just go right down to 3,000. Boom. We can also go ahead and get our landing speeds in. The way I do this, take a look at the progress page, and we're going to have 29.4. Wow, 24.9 thousand pounds of fuel. Right now we have 32. So because I'm an idiot and can't do math in my head this late at night, 32 minus 24.9. Wow, 32 minus 24.9. 7.1, so we need to lose 7.1 thousand pounds. Take 489.2 minus 7.1. 482.1 is what we're going to end up with as our gross weight. So put that in here, 482.1. That gives us our landing speeds, and we'll land with flaps 30. So there we go. We're set up and good to go. We're ready for descent. Getting older, about to be married, then your boy is born early next year. Getting out of the competitive shooter thing, they piss you off. He's getting older. You get wiser, you get older, and you don't have the patience for it anymore. I don't have the time or patience to try to play competitive games all the time. Like, I'll still play if, like, a group of friends are getting on or something. I'll play. But I don't have the patience just to play by myself. It's like when Life and Fire, they're wanting to play Hell Let Loose. I'll play Hell Let Loose, but I can never play that game by myself. It's so fucking rage-inducing. These competitive-ass games, I can't do it anymore. Call me old, call me a boomer. I can't do it. That and you're awful? Nah, you ain't that bad. Hey, listen, we got work done in Halo Infinite, right? We got work done. Let's see if I can find this one clip I watched last night from the Halo stream days. Let's see. Let's do some digging. Watched like a full load of laundry from a 4-star hotel. Where are clips? I want clips. Am I stupid? What the fuck? Videos. Clips. There we go. Top. All. Oh shit, I'm gonna have no idea what the fuck this clip was. It was one with you in it. Oh fuck, I don't know. this? Oh yeah, the fucking... Here we go. There it is. I have to do it in Chrome so y'all on YouTube can hear it too.
Fuck, man.
That's alright. Where's a little off? We just need to rekindle that flame, that never lose flame.
I'm making toaster strudel at 1 a.m.
Alright, my flame's back, boys. Let's go.
Nice.
Got some fucking toaster. Kindling the flame with toaster strudel, brothers. Flame with what else we got on here from Halo? Toasters, making toaster strudel at 1 a.m. There was other stuff too. There's this one too. There's one in front of our base. He's going up the stairs. He's trying. He's dancing. He's gonna be on our flag.
Bro, you just fucking Jack Ross in my ass, dude. He fucking threw some ice in my face, and I was like, oh.
Fucking Rolla. I got it. No! Put it in! Put it in! Put it in! It's right there! Get the fucking flag!
Nice. What happened?
Man, we had fun times in Halo.
I'm so confused. What?
It's unfortunate the game fell off, but we had fun times. Hulak, what's going on? We're just in time for arrival into Dubai. That one night it was like 226 CTF. Rolla was double positive and he was the one getting pissed off. I feel like there was a lot of that. Oh man. COVID sucked. And the world still sucks. But at least we had fun playing Halo. Man. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it. I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that. Where we're just like chilling and everything, and he's going ham. Just another fly. Ah, no worries, no worries. It's all good. I know you. I know you have work this time of night. I know it's a busy time of day for you. It's all good. Much having fun in a few days. Having some heavy withdrawal. Only have access to your stream deck right now. You out of town? Flight Simulator Stream Deck when? Kappa? Was the calmest person there. Yep. Ah, that damn... I don't know. I find it funny as hell when that toaster strudel one where we're like bummed and pissed off because we lost and you just come in. I'm making toaster strudel at 1 a.m. It was like perfect timing too. You can run X-Plane 11. Oh, there you go. X-Plane 11 on Steam Deck. That's what's up. I'm sure that's a intended use. Had to ignite the passion with glazed fruit-filled breading. Hell yeah. Now, man, I would kill. It's just, man, fucking. I would kill to have a game out where we could get the gang back together and just like go hard as shit in ranked and stuff again and just have a fun time with it. Because like you could go back, like I would love to have like old school. I used to play with a group when Cold War came out that were a absolute blast to play with. And I think all of them are gone except for 2 people, and I haven't talked to them in forever. I might try to hit them up when Black Ops 6 comes out again and see if they're playing. But that was a blast. Even further back than that with Joey and Jake. Actually, I think Jake was only Destiny. I only met him when we started playing Destiny. But Joey, a guy named Jamie. We used to play Call of Duty back in like Advanced Warfare, and we had a blast. And then like even further back with like like even like Halo 3, Halo Reach, like a group of friends from high school. That was a fun time too. I would kill to get some of the gangs back together and play some games. Life goes on. Life goes on. That's just the way it works. We're in a severe thunderstorm warning. Hopefully we don't lose power. Did I just dox myself? I think I did. Oops. A grand total of 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in the entire United States right now. Good job. Good job, Keegan. What have you missed? Not a whole lot. Go get 'em, boys. Hell yeah. This hasn't been too eventful of a flight. There's an X-Plane update, X-Plane 12.1.2. They're adding X-Plane equivalent of handcrafted airports in the Caribbean, which is kind of cool. No, it's been a pretty chill stream. There's nothing wrong with that. Bro doxes himself nightly. I've gotten better, right? It's been what, 2 weeks since a real actual dox, right? I've gotten better. I'm getting better, all right? 3 weeks since a real actual dox. We're improving. You can't hear any of your Twitch created clips. Link one. I can see if I can hear them. Twitch is weird. Maybe Twitch is broken. It wouldn't surprise me if Twitch was broken. Twitch does that sometimes. Waiting for the break of day. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey. These storms have gusts of 70 to 75 mile an hour winds. Take shelter if you are in the path of these storms. It don't look that bad out there. I'm sure it's fine. Probably copyrighted music on the clips. It could be. It very well could be. I'm surprised. I got like my old ass flight sim clips on here too. I have not received a single copyright notice from Twitch. Knock on wood. But yeah, we used to just like listen to music whenever, however. Does have it? Have music? 3 years ago. Holy shit. That is not. You can go older than that. 6 years ago. The 737 Ultimate, brother. Y'all remember that? You flight sim nerds? Talking clips made from print streams years ago. Oh, let's see here. Nobody's gonna be able to hear that because I have that channel muted. Yeah, I can hear him.
I'm like, no, I just need to remember Chili Chip.
Huh.
My dad was like, are you drunk? I'm like, no, I just need to remember Chili Chip.
Are you drunk? No, I just... Oh, that was when he did the fucking chip challenge. Holy shit, I forgot about that. His subathon. Oh, that was a blast. The goddamn, the fucking Reaper chip was after Delhi and you told him to get milk and the motherfucker would not. Oh, man. What was the fucking thing he said? Call 911. Oh wait, I am 911. Let's see if I can find that clip. That's gotta be in like popular clips. Come on, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Well, shoot, maybe not. Well, hell. I can't go through all these. Shit. My man's got a backlog of fucking clips for days. What we got here?
Sweating.
Oh, dude.
Knees weak, heavy.
You want to repeat?
You wanna repeat that for the class?
Knees weak, and arms are heavy. My shit is spaghetti. Wait, my aim. My aim is spaghetti.
No, your shit's probably gonna be spaghetti too.
Oh, not looking forward to it.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, my shit is spaghetti. Man, what a time. What a time. We had fun. All right, 211 for minimums. You go. I don't know what this is because you can't hear it. Man, fucking Twitch being broken as shit. Chat, I don't think there's gonna be any clips and any proof of this, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. My very first stream on Twitch, I clickbaited TFDI. I'm not even kidding. My first stream on Twitch was in FSX, and I was getting X-Plane 11 really soon after. So my first stream, the title was Saying Goodbye to FSX Forever. And I was flying the TFDI 717. And I forget who it was, but somebody came in and he was a developer of the 717, and he was like, "Why are you quitting flight sim?" It's kind of mean. Yeah, that was my first stream ever. Was clickbaiting TFDI. Pretty fun. Song request. Oh shit, I gotta get that up. Hold on. Let me get that up. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get your song request playing. $7 years per hour here. Hell yeah. Yeah, this fucking soundtrack to this movie is amazing. I'll have to adjust my volume a bit. It's quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Fucking Hans Zimmer going ham. Your clips tab was muted. Good job. Solid. Solid. Hey, it happens to everyone. Landing lights, wing lights. We'll use auto brake 2. We should be good to go. Cool. I'll turn that down a little bit. Oh shit, ow. Loud. It is a banger. You found a really bad 1v2 clutch you had in Black Ops 4 on your buddy's stream? Oh, dude. Nice. The old memories of Twitch. And going through the archives is fun. Watch that here in just a sec. Why is my sim frozen? Okay, we're good. Ooh. 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 Oh. I don't need more crashes. I'm not fire. Remember when you tried to land a 767 in Gibraltar? Yep. I deployed the anchor. We'll find that. We'll find that too. There's a clip of that on my channel somewhere. Alright. Can't come up with a better solution for my mix problem.
You swear to God, if I... Oh, no. Oh, Quake.
Oh. Nice, 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 nice.
Oh my god! Oh! Let's go!
Hey, you got the work done. You got the work done. That's what matters.
Oh my god! What the?
What was your name? Nade Quake? No one except flight simmers will ever understand. Exactly, dude. When the sim freezes, holy shit, your life flashes before your eyes. Let me see if I can find that Gibraltar clip. It is somewhere in here.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 1208.
Oh, here we go.
Crossing on Juliet Foxtrot to Juliet 3 Alpha.
Going over.
Clipped by Hulock.
Is it? We're going over.
Got the
We're going
OG pack people
We're going over.
as well. One of the OG pack events.
We're gonna need a boat.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's going swimming.
Fire.
All right.
Anchor deployed.
Anchor deployed. Fun fact: the 767 has an anchor. Oh man, I gotta clip that.
Core memory. I'm glad I exist in your core memories, Hulock. The golden, I don't know about golden era of pack. The old era of pack before Misfits. That entire time is a core memory for me. Yeah, fucking fire. He still does that shit too. He still does that shit.
Thank you, Arthur.
I'm
But
an
before we
player
get into that,
with
let
the
me tell you about
raid.
Raid Shadow Legends.
What's going on, everybody? Just in time for landing into Dubai. What's going on? Ibanez player, thank you for the raid, man. Welcome everybody out. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you all doing? I gotta get my game face on now. Whew. Fearless Gaming, hype, hell yeah, dude. Nismo, what's going on? And reminiscing about the Misfits 2020 days of Flight Sim. And back when we all used to be Call of Duty pros. Every single one of us. What is going on, everybody? Unique New York, what's up? Ibanez player, hey, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. It's going good. It's going good. How was your stream? It's going good. We're taking our time getting into Dubai. It's the only flight we're doing tonight, so we're taking our time wrapping it up. Chilling. Doing some chilling. We got a little ways to go before we make this turn on to final. We'll get you guys an external view. Get my camera all the way over here. Did some 737 legs and a 727 flight. How do you like the 727? Sounds like a good time. Anybody that has the 727 as well, how do you like it? I'm a fan of it. It's nice to have a 727. Y'all were pros. Hey, listen. Everybody who's between the ages of, oh hell, I don't know, 20 to 30 nowadays, at one time, if they played Call of Duty, considered themselves a Call of Duty pro. Let's be honest. Go back to like old school Black Ops 3 days, Black Ops 2. Yeah, everybody was a pro. Right. Now we did a couple streams with the 727. The first stream I did with it, the sim crashed on landing. and we discovered it was GSX that crashed the sim. Thank you, GSX. Once again, thank you for that. No, I've been having a lot of fun with that. 727. I back in X-Plane 11 used to fly the FlyJSim all the time, which was a fun time. So it's like riding a bike. I'm gonna go ahead and go flaps 1. So we're below our flaps up bug. Should help with our angle of attack a little bit. More like FlyJ no cabin, exactly. I've turned on FlyJSim, I'll be honest. I was aspiring, that's as close as I ever got. Dude, oh man, I did a game battles match. Anybody remember game battles? MLG? I did a game battles thing where I won $10. My total earnings in Call of Duty is $10. I'm a high roller. I think winning money in Call of Duty makes me a former pro player, right? I'm a former pro Call of Duty player. We used to do game battles and like what was the other one? UMG? I forget what it was called. UMG. It has to be UMG. We used to do that every once in a while, and we'd get our asses handed to us, and oh man, we get so mad, dude. Those are back in the days, and I was like in the basement. My setup was in the basement because I was like fresh out of high school. And the Xbox that I was using, my parents bought us, and I had to share it with my sister, so I couldn't put it in my room. It had to be in a communal area where it could be shared between me and my sister, so it was in the basement. And oh man, I'd go get a 4-pack of Red Bull. It's amazing my heart still works. It's like every weekend I drink like a 4-pack of Red Bull and pull an all-nighter. We'd do like game battles, and I get so pissed. Man. But I won $10 out of it. I'm a high roller. That $10 probably bought me 2 more 4-packs of Red Bull. You never put it in your Twitter bio? I guess that is a missed opportunity, isn't it? I put that I won $10 in game battles. Maybe I'll start getting offers from FaZe Optic. Welcome back, Veracity. What did you miss? Well, I did win the war. The fly is dead. I collected rent. The fly swatter has claimed another victim. We got a raid from Ibanez player. I wonder if my shout out command works. How do I do it? So? I always fuck it up, so I apologize. Is this it? Have we got a raid from Ibanez player? Okay, just fucking go follow Ibanez player, alright? I'm an idiot when it comes to Twitch commands. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, we've been reminiscing on the old times. Go ahead and hit approach mode. And I'll get Sky Dolly up and see if we can get a replay. See if the replay works. Gotta remember to hit record once we get a little bit closer. I put money into it, but I couldn't win a free match, so that should have been my cue to back. Exactly. Now I couldn't win. We couldn't win free matches for shit, but I mean, I tell you what, I won that $10. I rest my hat on that. Got to get up early. Hey, Brandon, thanks for hanging out. It was good to chat. We'll have to do something. We'll figure out something to do. It's not an FPS shooter game. I hope you get some good sleep. And thanks for hanging out. You declared war on a bug? I did. Wasn't this thing, right? My fucking weapon of choice when it comes to flies. We leave our so when it's really nice out. Okay, well I guess the bigger question is, why do you have so many kills against flies? All right, when it's really nice out, I like to leave the balcony door open. Get the fresh air coming in. We have a screened-in balcony, so theoretically that should protect us from a lot of insects flying into the apartment. However, flies always end up finding their way in, annoyingly. And when the flies find their way in, it's up to me. I gotta whip out my my weapon, right? And take care of business. So yeah, I declared war on a bug and I won the war. The bug is dead. All right, how far out are we? 20 miles. Have to.
Dubai traffic Emirates 1208. Lining up and the weekend runway 30 right via Mike 15 Alpha.
Taking off 20 right? The wrong way. I'm not gonna say anything. It's fine. 30. Be okay. Heading 12 right. We'll be alright. Dubai traffic, Emirates 603 heavy is a 777 on a 15-mile final ILS runway 12 right, Dubai. I'm trying to do flight planning for flight from FQMA to FAOR in the DC-9 VOR only. Use SkyVector. This website. FQMA to FAOR. Excuse me. This will show you. Wow. This will show you the VORs and everything. SimBrief has VOR to VOR planning? It does? I didn't know that. I always use SkyVector to do it. Yeah. It'll show you the VORs and the different airways and everything. And it's nice because you can see it visually there. So you can kind of gauge what you want to do. So like the world high, and you can see the different airways and everything. And you have all the different VORs, so you can kind of drag your route around and kind of plan it out. I always use SkyVector, but I guess apparently SimBrief can do it. All right. Let's go flaps 15. We're waiting for 2500. We'll get the gear down. Our forward-facing lights are all on. We should be good to land this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take control of my airplane. And we'll leave the auto throttle on since it is a 777. It'll automatically pull our throttles back to idle once we get into the flare. So we cross 2,500 feet.
2,500.
There we go. Gear down. Get a quick external view because I'm manually flying it. The gear dropping. Keep our speed and flaps coming. Aim for like 143. Flaps 20. There's that plane taking off on the opposite runway. So you just need to watch out for him and hope we don't top keck into him. He must be flying on a different weather or something. It's taking off the opposite direction.
Traffic. Traffic.
Yep, there's the traffic alert. Crabbing a little bit. It's like a 777. I love VATSIM. Look at that. Realistic? No. Cool? Yes. Now we'll start Sky Dolly recording. We'll set this plane down. See what we can do.
$1,000.
1,000 checked. We're looking good with the ILS. A little bit low. Kind of cool flying over like half the airport to get to the runway. Over this ramp over here. It's kind of cool.
500.
It's like when you're landing south at Memphis. You fly over the FedEx ramp. A little bit low.
100.
That's a checklist warning. It's fine. You can just ignore it. 'Cause I'm a responsible pilot.
Minimums.
Continue. Stabilized.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And we're down. Reverse. $146. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. We just kissed the ground. Paid for the whole runway. Looks like we're only going to use like 75% of it. As much as I would like to use the whole runway, we're actually able to stop in time. All right. We'll get off of the runway here. Get our speed brake in, get our flaps coming up. Landing lights off, wing lights off, strobe lights off. And we'll turn onto Kilo here and we'll taxi to Concourse A. I don't know where Emirates actually parks. I'm sure all over the place in Dubai. I guess the more proper thing would be I don't know where this flight parks, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's park up somewhere. Dubai traffic, Emirates 603 clear of runway 12 right, taxi to parking via Kilo, Dubai. Alright. The APU started.
Dubai traffic advisory, Emirates 354, stand Bravo 16 commence, push us back facing to the west. Expect a 12 right, Able 1 ghost departure for Emirates 354, Dubai traffic.
Very nice when people actually say their intentions on VATSIM. I like it. Big fan. Alright, we'll start the recording. That's recorded, so we should be able to get a replay of the landing. Should be golden. How about that? An actual 777 flight we could get done on a Wednesday night. Real world 777 flight. 2 hours. Easy peasy. But we get that done, 1 hour and 46 minutes. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We'll park it up at the A concourse over here. At one of these stands here. Not too worried about which one. Try for this one here. Use some right engine throttle. Help us round the turn. We're very light. Not loaded up with fuel. Made that turn really quick. And then we'll be sort of, kind of, where we need to be. Here we go. Parking brake set. APU is running. You can shut her down. Welcome to Dubai. There we go. All right, looks like there's an ad going, so give it a second here. I think we'll have to get reconfigured for landing 2 anyway. At least get the lights set up. We'll get disconnected. That's all squared away. That should be good. And close that. And close that. And let's see if it'll work. Yeah, it looks like we are getting flaps. Sweet. All right. I love this rendition of the Elder Scrolls theme. The Burj Khalifa that there in the background. Love it. And the wing flex bouncing. Oh yeah. Very nice. The sim didn't stutter on touchdown too. I just noticed that. Wind it back. Speed brakes went in. Thank you PMDG for making your plane work with the replay, even though I'm pretty positive that wasn't the intention. Sim didn't crash on touchdown. Very important. Sim textures don't load in well on the ground on the replay, though. Look at that. Oh, man. Dadgum indeed. That very much deserves a dadgum. See this touchdown. And the 777 is a good looking plane. It may have overtaken at this point over the 767 for me. Look at that, just lightly onto the ground. Oh man. Run that back, run that back. That touchdown though. The passengers that have no idea they're on the ground. How smooth that is. Ooh. Dang. Alright, one more. Don't have to call it a night. Go back here. One of these Emirates landed in Tampa and you were there? Oh, I bet it was cool to see. Every video I've seen of an Emirates landing that wasn't like crazy weather has always been like a buttery smooth landing. Ain't no Ryanairs in the Emirates fleet. Smooth. I didn't immediately slam the nose gear onto the ground. That's something I usually do, is when the mains touchdown, I usually slam the nose onto the ground. Because I'm not paying attention. Alright. Well. I appreciate you all hanging out. Like we had a fun time tonight. Yeah, we'll be back Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Thank you all for hanging out and chilling. Makes it a blast. Raiders, thank you all for hanging out too. And Ibanez player, once again, thank you for the raid. I really do like. Man, that's awesome. Flight Sim community is awesome. Yeah. For everybody who has subscribed on YouTube as well, thank you. And yeah, we'll be back Saturday. If you want to get notified of going live on Saturday, don't forget to follow or subscribe on YouTube if you're on YouTube. And I will catch you all then. So y'all stay safe, stay healthy, finish out the week strong, get ready for the weekend. It's going to be a blast. And I will catch you all then. Ladies and gents, we'll see ya. Also, bold take. This song is better than the Imperial March. Bold take. All right, see ya.